Good evening, 晚上好。Do you know how to say "what a pity" in Chinese? 真可惜 Yes. 真遗憾 Yes. But do you know the difference between 可惜 and 遗憾? Yes, I know it's very difficult, but don't worry. Today we are going to learn together. Okay, let's see the example. But in this case, you can use both. Do you know the meaning? 他们输了那场比赛，真可惜 or 真遗憾。他们 they 输了 lost 那场比赛 that match or that game 那场比赛场 is a measure word to 比赛一场比赛 a match. So they lost that match. 他们输了那场比赛。What a pity 真可惜 or what a pity 真遗憾。In this case, you can use both, but actually, it's a little difference between them. Because if you want to say 他们输了那场比赛真可惜 it's kind of you try to emphasize that was the only chance and they lost the game. That was the only chance. So you feel, oh, what a pity. You want to emphasize that was the only chance. But if you want to emphasize the results cannot be changed, you can say 真遗憾 and actually 真遗憾 is stronger than 真可惜 is stronger than 真可惜真遗憾 maybe I feel most of the case the people will say 真遗憾 because 他们输了那场比赛 if the match is super important to you. And also when you use 真遗憾 your feeling is full of regrets. So when you want to emphasize the regretful feeling, you also use 真遗憾 but 真可惜 doesn't use like that way. Okay, so in this case you can say 真遗憾 or 真可惜 means what a pity, but I already told you the little difference between between them. So emphasize that was the only chance. Emphasize regrets. Okay, in this case you can use both, but well, what if I can use both? How can I know the difference between them? Don't worry, I will give you some examples to you that you can now use both of them. Okay, look at the blue sentences. I used a different color. Okay, so 很遗憾我帮不了你 What does it mean? 很遗憾我帮不了你很 very 遗憾 very pity. And in this case you can translate unfortunately I cannot help you. Unfortunately I cannot help you. 我帮 means help 帮不了 cannot help. 我帮不了你 I cannot help you. Unfortunately I cannot help you. 很遗憾我帮不了你 In this case, unfortunately I cannot do something. You only use 很遗憾 Why? It's about your ability. You want to help, but you cannot. It's something about your ability. In this case, this can be used 很遗憾 In this case, you can now use 很可惜 Okay. And also this case is the same. 我很遗憾没能参加你的婚礼 我很遗憾 I feel sorry. And I feel sorry I couldn't join your wedding. 我很遗憾 I'm sorry I couldn't do something and I cannot change the result. In this case, you also only use 遗憾我很遗憾 I'm sorry 没能参加 I couldn't join 你的婚礼 your wedding. I'm sorry I couldn't join your wedding. I'm sorry I couldn't join your party. I'm sorry I couldn't go to I couldn't go to dinner with you. All of this case is like the you wanted to do but you couldn't do. You can use 很遗憾 means unfortunately or I'm sorry about something. Okay. Well, how about 可惜? Remember, here you cannot use 可惜. Here you cannot use 可惜. I'm sorry about I couldn't do something. Or I'm sorry I want to do something I cannot. It's about my ability or it's about the situation I cannot control. You use 很遗憾. And 可惜, sometimes 可惜 means too bad and you waste something. For example, 这衣服还能穿，扔了可惜。这衣服 this 衣服 this clothes 还能穿还 still 能穿 you still can wear this clothes 扔了 throw away 可惜 it's kind of waste. So it's kind of waste. You can also say 可惜 but 遗憾 cannot be used like this way. Okay, 扔了可惜 So this clothes, well, like this clothes, it's good. It's not that bad. Maybe it's not that new, but I still can wear it. So if you want to throw this away, it's kind of waste, right? So it's kind of waste. You can only use 可惜, not 遗憾. Okay. And the second way, maybe, wow, this is the most difficult sentence. Okay. Not because of the meaning, it's because, the way. Okay, let's see. 店里来了很多中国人。店里来了很多中国人。可惜我不会说中文。What does it mean? 店里 里 means inside. 店 store or shop. In the inside the store or inside the shop. 来了 came 很多 a lot or many 中国人 many Chinese people came to the store. Unfortunately 可惜我不会说中文 Unfortunately I could not speak Chinese. You will say, oh, it's ability. I will use 遗憾 No, not in this case. Why? When 可惜 when the situation is like the what if I could speak Chinese, that could be better, or I should have learned Chinese. In this case, you can only use 可惜 it's like the if I could, if you have if I could but I couldn't. In this case, you can only use 可惜 and you wish you could, but you couldn't. So it's like similar like the if inside, you only can use 可惜. So in this case, 可惜我不会说中文 means if I could speak Chinese, that could be better. Okay, but 遗憾 cannot be used like this way. 可惜我不会说中文 but you say 遗憾我不会说中文 that's incorrect. Okay, so I really I know this is a little bit difficult for you to understand, but I'm going to recommend you a Chinese song, very famous, very romantic. Now, well, it's romantic Chinese song. It's 可惜不是你 Unfortunately, it's not you. 可惜不是你陪我到最后。Yes, why? Why is like 可惜不是你 not 遗憾不是你 only 可惜不是你 Why is this? I wish it's you. Well, if you know this song is talking about like the you thought you could stay with someone until the end of the world, but unfortunately maybe something happened, both of you broke up, so unfortunately it's now you stay with me anymore. So unfortunately in this case it's similar like this one. Unfortunately I could not speak Chinese. I wish I could speak Chinese. I wish it's you. Okay, I wish. So in this case it's like you wish but you couldn't, and the feeling of your mind is like that's really unfortunately. In this case you can only use 可惜. Okay, well, I know it's kind of difficult to understand the last sentence, like the difference between 遗憾, but if you keep listening the 可惜不是你, you will understand the little difference. Okay, so thank you for watching today. I really hope you can memorize these 4 sentences, and when you try to read again, try to think again, you will understand. Okay, 遗憾 is more about the result you cannot change, and 遗憾it's the feeling of, it's more like the regrets feeling, and the 可惜 is like kind of waste, or you wish you could, but or you wish something but actually it's not. So sometimes 可惜always use the case with 要是我会说中文就好了. If I could speak Chinese, that would be perfect. I wish I could speak Chinese, but unfortunately I couldn't. If I could speak Chinese, that would be better, but I couldn't. Okay, in this case only 可惜 If I could do something that should be better, that could be better, but unfortunately the reality is not. In this case only 可惜我不会说中文 Okay, thank you for watching today. If you still have any other questions, you can leave your comments. If I have time, I will try to check. Okay, thank you for watching. 谢谢大家，再见。